Morning! Hello friends! Cutting up some vegetables because the first thing we always eat on our bike tour should always be like whatever was in our house that needs to get eaten so it doesn't go bad. Princess Molly, I'm gonna miss you. It's predicted to rain all day tomorrow, so we gotta have somewhere to put our important devices so that they don't get wet. Y'all are gonna find out what we do in the rain. We get wet. He always waits till like 30 seconds before we leave to download the course. But I bet there's also a lot of, it's just a low spot, runoff. Work from home. Work from home. I don't think I really need to talk about Upper Mac too much. I think we're going to make a whole video about it. I think we're going to make a whole video about Upper Mac soon, so we don't really need to talk too much about it on this one.
Just point out the traffic points.
Yeah.
You can get a snapshot of that crossing.
Oh yeah, right now we're trying to avoid this horrible, like, 8 lanes of nonsense where there's like a freeway interchange and a busy road. Yeah, that's why we're taking the long way through the park. I'll get a Google satellite image of that to put up there or something. Let's see, we got our tent, we got our solar panel, we got Michael's fine derriere. Have you seen gas prices lately? Is that why we ride our bikes? All right, let's go, but not that way, because the road's closed down there. We're gonna go the opposite way. So we're gonna go this way, and then we're gonna go that way, and then we're gonna pick up the trail. Everything's gonna be fine. Just keep riding, just keep riding. What do? We just keep riding. Yeah, we made it to the Kent Trails. Michael needs the next available porta-john. This is nice. Much better than that construction zone we just rode through. I can still smell the asphalt. Welcome to suburban hellscape! In general, I'm really not a fan of riding on the sidewalk on the left side of the road because the cars are not looking that way. They are not expecting things to come from that direction, so they're not looking that way. And this can result in crashes, but I also didn't think it was a good idea to cross this busy road just to cross again like 3 businesses later. That's also dangerous. There was really no good way, and this is part of the M6 trail. The M6 trail parallels the M6 freeway, so it's a pretty good way of getting across town without a car, but it's really unscenic and it's loud from the freeway. There he goes. We got the vegetables I was cutting earlier. Beans and rice. What do you gotta say about that, Michael? East Paris Nature Preserve. This is where we're having our lunch stop. Yeah. Nice little park. Oh, we can't even check into the state park till 3. We can't even check into the state park till 3. This is the Grand River Valley Trail, just east of Lowell. How's that coffee?
It's refreshing.
Yeah?
Overdue. Maybe.
I think I want some. Well, it's hot anyway. So we're in Ionia State Recreation Area right now. We're kind of coming in the back way from the rail to trail, which is why it looks like this and not a big driveway. Big bird over there. Stopping.
Man.
I don't know what kind of big bird that is. This is my off the bike outfit in like every trip. Taking a little hike to the beach for fun. Just to move the legs a little bit more, I guess. What are you laughing at?
Can't move them anymore. Keep them moving.
Look at that little cutie. Yep, it's a beach. There's a lot of grass growing in that parking lot. This beach does not see a lot of use.
You want to put your wagon away and we'll leave one up just to run down like the dry goods that have to stay dry. Yeah. Night. Yeah, that's fine. Mine's all I actually planned on.
Good morning. Making coffee. A little after 6, it's 6:15 right now. The sun is up, but it's not super bright. It rained last night. I don't think it's actively raining right now, but it's kind of supposed to be like drizzly, gloomy, gross all day. So we're gonna need some hot coffee. We're gonna need some hot instant oatmeal. I'm eating a banana right now. Got anything to say, Michael? Did you sleep well last night?
Not the greatest. Well, it was too hot.
We're rolling. We got out before 8. Even though it's gonna be gloomy all day, we have chosen to do our original longer route. Hello, on your left. You're not the only people on the trail this morning. We passed through the town of Lowell, and there's a big political stink going on about data centers right now, so look that up if you're into that kind of thing. Yep, we got 22 miles to Greenville, and I'd like to be there before 1 o'clock because that's when the coffee shop closes.
5 hours?
It's 9:15 right now. I think we're gonna make it. It's paved here, but I can't promise the whole thing is paved.
It's quiet though.
I like when we can go long periods of time away from cars. Not actively raining, but still very humid and sticky. But I'll take humid and sticky over actively raining. What is this, a roundabout? Entirely possible. Oh look, another roundabout. Anyway, we're in the town of Belding now. There is a Gus Macker tournament happening. Some kind of basketball party, I guess. Which is, you know, I have opinions about that. And you know what it is? Awesome. Like, basketball is not my thing, but I still think it's great that this is out there for people. And, like, I love bike racing, and that also sometimes shuts down the roads. It's inconvenient for the people of the town, but I love it. And I think that all sports should have the same opportunities, I guess. That's what I got to say about that. Downtown Greenville. Got off trail for a minute because we're gonna go get some coffee. Support local businesses when you go on vacation. Do you ever think about ghost trains on rail to trails?
It's not like ghosts back there. You saw a power pole.
Yeah.
Nothing ghosts. The people got by this space.
place long ago, long before we were here. Interesting. They could be ghosts. We don't have proof that there don't exist ghosts. We don't have proof they do exist, but we also don't have proof they don't exist. 1 o'clock lunch stop. Eating
No bench, standing up.
No bench. We're out in the boonies. So we're eating Fogert. I think we're gonna have a peanut butter tortilla and some potato chips. Green tunnel. There's a light sprinkle happening. I think I might have to put some tech in my dry bags so y'all don't get wet. I know it can handle it like a little bit, but I don't need you getting sopping wet. It's raining. What do we do when it rains? We get wet.
And everything.
And muddy. Squelch, squelch.
We made it to the end of the trail in Alma, but it was not the end of our ride. Tonight, we are camping at Hubscher County Park, which is close to the town of Sumner. It's a few miles southwest of Alma.
Well, we finally made it to the county park that we're camping at tonight. Unfortunately, we don't get to camp out at the picnic shelter, but it's still raining. So we're here eating, hoping our stuff dries out just a little bit under the pavilion. Charging our devices. But we do have our tent set up way over there on the other side of the water. Way over there. Yep. Eating. Again, because we rode 90 miles. It's not raining. Charging up our stuff because we won't have power tonight. Make coffee. It's a nice lake over there. Yep, so, like, where the shrubbery is, if the shrubbery wasn't there, you'd be able to see the picnic shelter that we were camping out at last night during the rain. Eventually we did have to go to bed in the rain, though. So anyway, here we are. Instant oatmeal. What do you think, Michael? Is it good?
It's good. It's hot.
Coffee.
Also hot.
Unfortunately, all that rain rusted our chains a little bit. Pretty much the whole purpose of this trip is that I wanted to ride on the Flat River Trail and the Heartland Trail, and we did that yesterday. So this trip was a success. A little ditty about Laura and Michael, two American kids riding bikes on the Heartland.
This is the 2-story outhouse of Cedar Lake. I don't think you can go inside.
There used to be a building associated with the outhouse that was like a store on the bottom and a home upstairs, and the 2-story outhouse was so that the family living upstairs didn't have to mingle with the customers at the store downstairs, and there was a walkway between the two.
Doing a load at the laundromat is generally much preferable to carrying around piles and piles and piles of laundry. Do you need the park? No park needed? Okay. I'm glad we're spending most of our day heading west because the wind out of the north is kind of brutal. And I'm not at all aero with all these panniers. But mostly I'm going west and I'm kind of in a tunnel of trees or cornfield. And it's really not too bad. Pavement's nice and smooth here on the White Pine Trail. We won't be on this for very long, I don't think. Nah, we turn off in a mile and a half. These washboard roads are beating up my butt. We are arriving. Michael's making some food.
Did make this really.
That would be a yellow bell pepper. Canned beans and some rice in a bag. Well, I have to make my own because the ones that you buy are not vegan.
I think that there's some available. You just haven't looked.
I looked a while ago and I guess they weren't a while ago, so I made my own. Maybe I'll look again for our next trip. We are taking a nice long walk to go get some water because both of the water pumps in the Oak campground are missing their levers. They don't work. I don't know why. They're just missing. And there's no one in the office. And I tried calling like the DNR Parks hotline, and that lady was like, I can't do anything about that. And then she gave me the number for the Harrisville State Park, which is on the complete opposite side of the state. That doesn't make any sense. They can't do anything either. So I wish there was like a better explanation of what's going on. But anyway, we have to go.
Some bottled water. State of Michigan. Like they should have provided us with some water. Here you go.
I don't know, man. Like an explanation or something. But yeah, so we have to take a nice long walk to the other campground.
And all we got is these.
Because we're on bikes.
It was like round trip 3/4 of a mile. It really wasn't that bad.
You know, this is my third time camping at this state park, and I've never seen the boat launch before. So here I am. I've never played disc golf, but it kind of looks like fun. I love going to bed dry.
Good morning. I love waking up dry.
Michael and I are both factory workers. We start work at 6 a.m., so waking up before sunrise is just life for us.
Doesn't matter if it's July and August. Bring a sweatshirt because you might wake up to 56 degrees.
And hats. Yeah, I just got this for Christmas. Isaac gave me this, the pretty nifty thing, little electric compressor. Because we have a little slow leak in this tire. Got a gauge on it, kind of loud. Shut it off automatically. I set the pressure earlier. We used about. I mean, it helped out in the rain the other day.
Oh, for sure.
Heading home today.
Sorry, I'm just like going slow, enjoying the scenery. A little foggy. Here we are at the Croton. There's a dam around here somewhere. It's just a lovely stretch of road. Nice smooth pavement, pretty scenery, not too many cars. They're coming for us.
We can't take you with us.
I don't have any cat treats, but damn, you're cute.
There's a bunch of.
Yeah, we're at the Newaygo trailhead.
Once again.
This is probably the last time we get off the bikes until we get home. Eating our last tortilla and our last Pop-Tart, having some coffee, last chance for water. We'll be home in 20 miles. You probably see us eating a lot of like junk food on tour, and like that's not how we eat like on a normal day when we're not riding a bunch of miles.
But when aren't we riding, really? Anyway, go ahead.
Maybe I'll make a video about what I eat in a day when I'm not riding. I promise I do eat vegetables.
I'm so glad the North Bank Trail got repaired.
The bridge in question.
Bridge over grass.
Well, do you want to ride all the way down and all the way back up? I'm grateful they fixed it. I imagine sometimes of the year it's pretty wet down there.
Yeah.
Got a new chain. Now he's replacing my jockey wheels. So he's finished?
Well, no. Well, the pulleys are done. Changed the pulleys out. And it's because these were not meshing well after it was worn out. Here is a new pulley compared to the old pulley.
Point it out again.
This was worn out and is not really fitting well with that.
Oh, so it was hitting this thing here?
These were worn down to a point, and so there was like a lot of extra space there. But I gotta work on why it doesn't shift anymore.
The front derailleur? Yeah, I still have a front derailleur. Everybody's got one buys, but not me.